She grabbed a stool, the seat still warm from whoever just left. And you figured, well, screw this. It's never going to be made into a movie. And that is one of the reasons why I said, I'm not doing a novel. You've only built the skeleton.
Yeah.
So now you have to add muscle, skin, personality.
That's right. Expanding, expanding, expanding.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Screenplay to Novel podcast with Mark Reynolds and Tom Swain.
All right, robot lady.
Very nice.
Hey, she is nice. Okay.
Thank you, nice lady.
If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that by texting us at 202-670-8497.
That's it.
Or you can email us, electronic mail at
Oh,
s2n@usa.com.
that's what all the kids are using these days.
That's what it is. So this podcast is obviously about taking a screenplay that you've toiled over
Yes.
for a long time.
Years.
And you figured, well, screw this shit. It's never going to be made into a movie.
This is not going to happen.
Ain't going to work. So you turned it into a book.
Mm-hmm.
And on our first episode, we delved into doing that, converting a screenplay into a novel. The conversion draft is basically a blueprint,
Yes.
not a finished novel. Okay?
It's you're taking all of your screenplay ideas and putting it into a novel format.
Exactly.
Expanding, expanding, expanding.
Oh, yeah. Now, once you've turned your script into prose, you might think you're done. You are not.
No. Far from it.
You've only built the skeleton.
Yeah.
So now you have to add muscle, skin, personality.
That's right.
The conversion draft is what that is. It's basically just your blueprint, not a finished novel, right?
Right.
Now-
Hopefully, if you're a good screenplay writer,
Yeah.
you've fleshed out your characters. They're all living, breathing beings.
Right. And
That
that's
makes it so much easier
that's the first part.
if you're getting that into a novel.
Of course. Now, there are several steps in the process, and we laid them all out in the previous episode. And now we're going to discuss the steps, okay? One by one, starting with the layering pass.
Oh, the layering.
Oh, that is step one
Adding-
after your conversion.
This adds the depth.
Yes. So what the pass is, the layering pass, it's the step where your story goes from flat to alive.
Right.
Okay? You're adding all the things a screenplay cannot show. Internal thoughts, smells, sounds, textures, emotions.
This is the fun part,
It is the fun part.
I think.
It's where you give the story atmosphere and depth.
Right.
So that is the fun part. So you're not rewriting, you're building on top of what's already there.
Shouldn't be rewriting anything.
No.
Unless it's a bad idea.
Right. It's like painting a sketch.
Right. Right.
Look at it that way. You're a painter.
Good job. Yeah.
There you go. Sensory details. So seeing beyond the screen is what you have to do. You have to always be in
Yes.
that frame of mind.
Yeah.
So in a screenplay, you write what the audience can see and hear.
And that's it.
In a novel, you write what the character can feel and notice.
Yes.
Right?
As well as see and feel.
All of it.
Yeah.
So example, in a script, I would say she sits at the bar.
Right.
Right? In a novel, it becomes she grabbed a stool, the seat still warm from whoever just left. See, you get to add all that stuff. Because when you're writing a screenplay, you really want to do that.
Yeah, you do.
You want to vomit everything out.
Yeah.
But you can't. You cannot. Because it'd be
No.
like 20,000 pages.
Right.
Right? With a novel, you can do that. Here's your chance
This
to
is it.
really expand.
This is you making the movie.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's imperative and fun to focus on the five senses,
Right.
but you need to keep it character driven. Okay. Not just decorative writing.
That's why you have to have a well-established character and standby characters.
Well, a lot of people, when they write these novels, okay, they convert the screenplay over. They do what's called flowery prose. And that just means you're just writing, you're overwriting.
You're just filling in.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what you're doing.
Just filler.
That's a no-no. I had to learn that the hard way. Micro actions and reactions. That's another part.
What?
You insert small physical beats between lines of dialogue, fidgeting, a raised
Yeah,
eyebrow,
okay. I gotcha.
tightening a grip on something,
Yeah.
right? That's like good people can relate to that.
Mhm.
They can feel it. They can see it. These help pacing, and they break up the he said, she said repetition, the action beats,
Right.
or the dialogue tags. And that's, again, something I had a hard time with. Because you don't write in a screenplay, he said, she said, he replied, whatever, right? So you do that in a novel. And that is one of the reasons why I said, I'm not doing a novel. Because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And they also reveal emotion without having to spell it out. So here's an example. He says one thing, but his hand twitches. That tells the reader everything. He says one thing, but his hand twitches. Huh? That tells the reader everything you need to know. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Now, voice and perspective, okay? So layering, and that's what we're talking about, isn't just sensory. It's about voice,
Right.
right?
It's adding depth to your characters.
Yes. This is where your main character's tone really takes over.
Yeah.
And that is the fun part. Every detail should come from how they would perceive it. Sarcastic, anxious, sentimental, whatever fits.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Example from my novel. My main character doesn't describe a beach like a poet. She notices sunscreen and beer cans and how ridiculous some people look in tube tops. Stuff like that.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the novel yet.
No, and we will, because I'm done with the novel.
Yeah.
I just finished it.
You're done with all your passes.
I'm done with all the passes like we're talking about.
And you're at that point where
I got to get
doing
to the
the
punctuation.
artwork
I got to get to the cleanup, the polish, it's called. And we will get to that part
Later.
too. Now, that is not the fun part. I can assure you.
Punctuation's not fun?
No.
Tell that to my grandmother.
She liked
she was
punctuation?
an
Into it,
English
huh?
major. And she
well,
was
that's
all
why.
about it.
Well, my grandmother was a teacher, so I should be all about this. But
Always correcting.
I'm not. Yeah. That's my grandmother.
Yeah.
So back to layering and finding the right balance. So you don't want to overdo it. Too many layers can suffocate the pacing. So if you layer it and then you go back and go, I'm going to put more in and more in, you're just squashing down the meaning.
Well, the same thing can happen in a movie.
Absolutely.
It'll screw up the pacing of a movie as well.
Exactly. Each layer should serve a purpose, character, emotion, or rhythm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Think of it like seasoning food.
Oh, good analogy.
Enough to taste it, but not enough to overpower it, to go crazy.
Yeah.
So some of the common mistakes to avoid that I learned the hard way is using generic phrases. Like the air hung heavy or the smell lingered. Those are too vague, but people use them all the time. And I did. Over explaining emotion. Let the action or the dialogue carry that. Does that make sense to you? I keep saying, does that make sense? I'm trying to justify me.
But yeah, you're right. And then you can go and search those terms.
Right.
And words and get them the hell out of there and change them up.
And that's what AI helps with.
Right.
You can use that. We've mentioned this before.
Yeah. It's
AI
gonna be sprinkled all through here.
But AI is a great thesaurus.
Yes.
And it is a very good editor.
It's not a good writer.
It is not a good writer.
As we will get into that later. But
absolutely, it's not a good writer. Oh my God. But another common mistake, forgetting who is noticing the detail. It always has to fit the point of view.
Yeah.
And that's something that you have to learn as you're writing. So when you're doing these novels from a screenplay, you stop thinking like a director and you start thinking like a novelist. You're no longer filming the story, you're living inside of it.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. So layering is where your story finally starts breathing. That's what this first pass is. It's what separates a conversion draft from the actual novel itself.
I always thought, oh, you're now the director, but you're saying you're not just the director, you're actually in it. You're living with these characters.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's one of the passes that you have to go through once you've converted it into novel prose.
So now you're building upon your building.
Right.
Your base.
And the next layer, or well, not layer, the next stage
is another pass.
is expansion pass.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that next time.
All right.
And that
This
is
was
also
layering.
layering to me is not that fun.
No?
The expansion is what is fun to me.
Okay.
And paragraph adding at the very end. You're basically your last step
Is the paragraph
is
adding?
paragraphs.
Okay.
And we'll get into that.
Okay.
All good?
Yeah, that was good.
There you go. All right.
All
Well,
right.
we're going to take off.
That's it. I
And
hope
you
you
can-
learned something.
And me too. And you can text us at 202-670-8497 or email us
Yes.
s2n@usa.com. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All right.